Good morning, beautiful person. Greetings from gorgeous, sunny, cold. It's like 3 degrees. Winnipeg, I've been running. That's why my face is all pink and I'm just wearing a sweater. I do have my jacket with me. Anyway, my name is Hadassah Guttar and I help burned out humans rekindle their spark by teaching them how to control their minds and nourish their bodies. And today I wanted to talk about loneliness. I've been listening to an audiobook by a guy called, I think that school bus wants me to keep walking. That's very nice of her. So this guy called Neil, I think it's pronounced Pasricha. I'm not sure, Pasricha. If you know how it's pronounced, please let me know because I haven't been able to find it. Come to think of it, it's his audiobook. It's probably somewhere. Anyway, never mind. He's talking about belonging. It's a book called How to Get Up, or something like that, which is something that has been of interest to me because after my father passed away at the end of June, I've been kind of spiraling, which is not surprising, but completely understandable, etc. But it is a fact, and I am kind of done with it. It is now the end of October, so it's almost 4 months since he passed, and I'll be saying Kaddish for him for another 7 months, I guess. But in the meantime, I do want to get back to my life and my business and the things that I do. So a book called How to Get Up seemed useful. And it's interesting because so far he has not talked about how to get up. He's talked about shame. He's talked about belonging and not belonging. And I just found that so incredibly interesting. And I want to talk with you about that. Because one thing he mentions is that the Surgeon General in the United States has said that loneliness has as much of an effect of shortening people's lives as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. So it's a big deal. I mean, the Beatles made a song about it, but it's only got much worse, especially now with the pandemic, with everything being online. So much division, anger, misinformation, and just general fatigue. It's been almost 2 years and we're all just really, really tired. And that makes it harder to take action in our communities, and just makes it easier for people to let their filter slip and be unkind and to try to erase others. And so I just wanted to look at a little bit at this concept of loneliness, what it's about. Basically what it means is if there's a community and you feel like you should be part of it and you feel like you're not, for whatever reason, members of the community may be very surprised to hear that you feel like you don't belong. But it doesn't matter what the objective facts are. What matters is how you perceive it and how you feel about it, because the only place you can live is inside your own head. There's nowhere else you can be. So what you think and how you perceive a situation is the most important. In fact, it's the only thing, because even if other people tell you differently, you get to decide whether you're going to accept what they say or not. So really everything sounds very solipsistic, I know, but it's true. That's where we are, is inside our minds, our hearts, our bodies, while we're here on this blue marble. So if we feel that we don't belong, it's a very primal thing, this instinct to be tribal, this instinct to belong in a group. It's something that we develop as children, especially as adolescents. And, once upon a time, when you didn't belong in the tribe, if the tribe didn't want you, if the tribe kicked you out, you were dead. I mean, that's really what it was. So it's kind of important in our psyche to belong to a tribe, to have people who will be with us, who will support us, who will make sure we don't get eaten by the wolves. But now, in this time, a lot of us are feeling cut off. People have always felt cut off, and the misfits and so on. I was listening to Neil, I can't know how to pronounce his last name. I was listening to Neil talk about how he found his tribe at one of the student newspapers when he went to Queens. And he said it felt like the island of misfit toys. So this is something that's been around for a very long time, this feeling of so many people that they don't belong. What's different now is that, what's really different now is that we have the ability, thanks to technology, to create different tribes without having to actually go somewhere else. Okay, once upon a time, if you were lost from your tribe, if you didn't get eaten by the wolves or raised by them, then maybe you found another tribe that would adopt you and you could survive. Nowadays, and it used to be that, people would leave the place where they were born and they would find somewhere else. I mean, this is a very old story. Look at, we just had, in our weekly Torah reading, we just had Lech Lecha, which is the story of Abraham and Sarah leaving their home, their place of birth, their tribe, and going out to create a new tribe. So it's been kind of on my mind, kind of a confluence of everything. So nowadays we have the internet with its blessings and curses. And lately I've been spending a fair amount of time on Twitter because despite being a cesspool, it actually still is a place where there's a lot of community. I joined Twitter in 2008. I've been around there for a long time. And it's been a good place for building community. So I'm really excited about the people I'm meeting there. But I wanted to ask you, what are you doing about loneliness? And if you're saying, I'm not lonely, I am completely surrounded by people I love and I totally fit in and I feel great, then that's awesome. I'm really proud of you and kind of jealous. But if you feel that even though you are surrounded by people who love you, even though there's lots of good things with where you are, but you feel that something is missing, then I want to talk to you. Because I've talked about this before, and I've always found reasons not to do it. Good morning. I'm good, thanks. I've always found going right into the sun. Always found reasons not to do it, but it's really pulling on me now. Let's make a community, an inclusive, progressive, kind community, a community where we go with science. Anti-vaxxers have better make a damn good case. But we're into wellness, we're into health. We are not into body shaming. We are not into preying on the vulnerable. We are supportive and helpful to each other. I know we're all looking for stuff like that. So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm thinking of, looking for a way of creating with all the beautiful people that I've been meeting all over the world. And if that's something that you want to know more about, just drop me a message. If you look at my either in my bio or somewhere, wherever you're seeing this, you'll see that I've got a texting number. Drop me a message there and let's talk. And we'll see what we can make together. So anyway, you have a great day. Remember, I love you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.